The COVID-19 pandemic has caused chaos on Earth, and a new study suggests that its effects may extend beyond our planet. Scientists analyze surface temperature data from 6 locations on the Moon, collected by NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. They studied temperature data from 2017 to 2023 and found an anomalous drop in temperature between April and May 2020, ranging from 8 Kelvin to 10 Kelvin. The lowest temperature recorded was at a location in Oceanus Procellarum, dropping to 96 Kelvin, approximately minus 177 degrees Celsius. This change appears to coincide with the global lockdowns during the pandemic. The first wave of COVID-19 swept the globe in March 2020, with governments imposing strict lockdowns to curb the virus's spread. By April, about half of the world's population had been asked or ordered to stay home. Researchers speculate that this cooling phenomenon may be due to a reduction in radiative heat released by Earth during the lockdowns, leading to a decrease in heat lost to space from the atmosphere. The global lockdowns reduced activities that generate greenhouse gases, such as industrial operations, transportation, and mining. Studies indicate that global carbon dioxide emissions in early April 2020 were about 17% lower than the 2019 average. This is fascinating, as the recent study linking the COVID-19 pandemic to a drop in lunar temperatures can be seen as an example of the butterfly effect in action. Once upon a time, in the intricate web of our world, there existed a delicate phenomenon known as the butterfly effect. Imagine a tiny butterfly flapping its wings in a lush forest. In that moment, it seemed insignificant, yet this gentle flutter could set off a chain of events leading to a mighty tornado far away. This enchanting idea teaches us that small actions can ripple through the fabric of complex systems, leading to outcomes beyond our wildest imaginations. Take, for instance, the story of weather patterns. A slight change in temperature or pressure in one corner of the globe could alter the very winds that swirl and dance across continents. Picture a warm breeze shifting just a little, causing a storm system to change course. What starts as a mere whisper of wind could grow into a ferocious hurricane, demonstrating how interconnected our world truly is. In the realm of nature, the butterfly effect reveals its magic through ecosystems as well. Consider the moment a new species is introduced to a delicate environment. A handful of rabbits, brought to Australia, hopped their way into a landscape that was unprepared for their exuberance. Over time, these little creatures multiplied and spread, causing native species to dwindle and forests to transform. What began as a small decision to introduce a few rabbits led to an ecological upheaval, reminding us how fragile balance can be. Now, let's journey back to a pivotal moment in history: the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in 1914. This single act, seemingly confined to a single street in Sarajevo, sparked a chain reaction that ignited the flames of World War I. Alliances that had taken years to forge crumbled like brittle leaves, leading the world into chaos. A simple event, a flash of violence, reshaped the destinies of nations, proving how one small occurrence could echo through time. Let's turn back to the recent COVID-19 pandemic. As the world grappled with this invisible foe, nations went into lockdown. Streets that once buzzed with life fell silent. Factories halted, and the air grew still. This drastic shift seemed like a temporary pause, but it carried with it an unforeseen consequence that reached all the way to the moon. Scientists noticed something remarkable. During this time of global stillness, the lunar surface temperatures dropped, a change connected to the reduced greenhouse gas emissions from Earth. This cooling on the moon was not just a scientific curiosity, it was a testament to the butterfly effect in action. The choices made on our planet, drastic yet necessary, echoed in the cold, distant embrace of lunar landscapes. It became clear that our actions, no matter how small, can send ripples through the universe, reminding us of our profound connection to everything around us. Since the effectiveness of the butterfly effect is proven, it reveals just how small actions can influence even the grandest scales. This prompts us to reflect on the validity of our everyday choices. What if choosing to ride a bike to work instead of driving a car, or advocating for governments to adopt clean energy over fossil fuels, could create a vital, long-term impact on our environment? Even seemingly inconsequential acts, like tossing a water bottle or a plastic bag into the ocean, can have profound consequences. We've seen research confirm that microplastics have infiltrated every ocean creature, and in turn, every human being. This chain reaction began with our careless disposals, leading to fish consuming plastic and us consuming the fish. Additionally, the notion that Earth began to heal itself during the pandemic lockdown underscores this connection. Nature responded to the reduction in human activity, revealing how our choices can either harm or help the planet, reminding us that every action, no matter how small, can spark a butterfly effect that reverberates through time and space. And so, the tale of the butterfly effect continues, weaving a narrative of interconnectedness that stretches across time and space. It teaches us to be mindful of our choices, for they may flutter far beyond what we can see, shaping the world in ways we might never imagine.